I figured I would make a blog on the eve of the beginning of my prep. This is going to be my second season, and as the hours tick down, it's kind of surprising just how much butterflies I'm getting in my stomach knowing I'm going to be starting this again. Like, it's so exciting, and I remember the feelings that I had last time, and towards the end, it was so hard, but so rewarding, and it's just a different world, so I can't wait to get back into it and see what happens this year. I got a new coach this year, and I'm really, really excited to start working with him. I've heard a lot of really great things about him. His name is Chris Tuttle. It's kind of, I'm glad I'm making this because it'd be funny to look back and see what it felt like to kind of not know my coach, because when you work with somebody for this long with something like this, by the end you get a pretty good feel for who they are as a person. So I'm excited to get to know him and see what he has to teach me, because this whole thing is a huge learning experience. Let's see, what have I been up to since my last competitions? It's been an interesting off season, and I figure I'd be honest about it. The first month afterwards was really, really tough. I gained a lot of weight back. I had a hard time trying to control my cravings because they were just crazy, and I finally was able to see friends that I didn't even realize I had lost along the way, and I was just enjoying going out, and felt like I couldn't get enough of it, like it was going to go away. And then 10 weeks later, I find out that my weight is higher than it's ever been. So that was tough, and it's not something uncommon for competitors to go through, and I know that. And I'm sure that a lot of people in the gym, or just like in general life, who see you and you look so perfect, and then all of a sudden you gain 30 pounds, and in 2.5 months they're like, oh well, that girl let herself go. But there's a lot more to it than that. It's hard. I've been training, like, regardless of whatever I've eaten. I've been maintaining my training because, of course, I do this because I love to train. So in the off season, I'm pretty sure I put on a lot of muscle. I feel like I have. I've gotten a lot stronger and smarter in my lifting. So, of course, that's important, because if you don't love weightlifting, there would be no reason for you to ever do a sport like this, but whatever. But yeah, for a while there, I actually didn't expect that I was ever going to compete again, just because it was so hard to transition back to normal life. During prep, you have somebody making all your choices for you, and you go into this sort of zone where nothing else really matters around you. You're kind of like in a fog, and it has its pros and cons, because it's nice you don't have to worry about anything, but it's completely exhausting at the same time, and you lose out on a lot. But there's nothing like prep to give you that chance to really get to know yourself. So I'm excited to go through it again with the confidence, knowing like where my strong points are, where my weaknesses are, and what I need to work on this season. So I'm definitely ready for it. And I think that that's one of the most important things for people to know before they choose anything or changing their direction in life. We should always strive to be happy, and once whatever we're doing isn't serving its purpose anymore, it's time to move on. So for me, after I went back to like my party life and going out all the time and just relaxing and eating tons of ice cream, eventually I wasn't feeling any better after those days, and I felt worse and worse about myself. So then it was time to switch, and I found the show that I'm going to do, and I've been just counting down until I met Chris and I got my meal plan. So I start that tomorrow, and I'm nervous, but I'm so excited, and I can't wait. I really hope to see myself do well this year. There's going to be a lot more competition. I have faith in myself that I'll do as much as I have to still be as good as I was last year, I suppose. But there'll be a lot of girls around me that are just as good, if not better. And I just gotta remember every day to make sure that I am putting in as much effort as I possibly can. At every single facet of my training. So diet, sleep, decreasing stress, lifts, all of it. It all matters. Every second of each day counts. So you gotta work with what you have and make the absolute positively best of the situation. So I think that's about it for now. A little bit of a backstory, and I have a 16 and a half week prep, and today starts, it feels like Christmas Eve, but even better. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I'll check in at some point. Take care.